Dear students, I am Mahesh Javalkar from Marathamandal Polytechnic, and today I am sending you the sixth video on semiconductor devices MCQs, which can be asked in your DCET questions. Okay, now with the a continuation of the same, we'll go to the next question, question number 91. Okay, now in this question he has asked, a triac is a dash switch. Okay, now if you remember the symbol of a triac is like inverse parallel two SCRs, two SCRs in inverse parallel. That means it can be unidirectional in both directions. That means it is bidirectional. One SCR will conduct in one direction, another SCR will conduct in another direction. So it is in both the directions it can conduct. So here the option will be A, bidirectional. A triac is a bidirectional switch. Okay. Then we'll go to the next question, question number 92. The VI characteristics for a triac in the first and third quadrants are essentially identical to those of dash in its first quadrant. Okay, so options here are transistor, SCR, UJT, and another. So here the answer will be SCR. Okay, because SCR characteristics, if you see in the first quadrant, okay, the x-axis will be your voltage and y-axis will be current. Initially you increase the voltage. Okay, now when the voltage reaches a point where the second junction of SCR goes into breakdown, then the voltage across the SCR will decrease and current will start increasing. Okay, that characteristics, that first quadrant characteristics of SCR is shown in first and third quadrants of VI characteristics of triac, because triac is a bidirectional SCR. Okay, so because it is bidirectional SCR, it is showing the same VI characteristics what SCR was showing in the first quadrant in the third and first quadrant. So first and third quadrants of triac VI characteristics will be identical to those of SCR first quadrant characteristics. So here the answer will be B, SCR. Then we'll go to the next question, question number 93. A triac can pass a portion of dash half cycle through the load. Okay, now we know that triac is bidirectional. Bidirectional means it will pass positive cycle also, it will pass negative cycle also. So both positive and negative half cycles can pass through to the load. So here the answer should be C, both positive and negative. A triac can pass a portion of both positive and negative half cycle through the load. Okay, then we'll go to the next question, question number 94. A triac has dash semiconductor layers. Now here, as I've told you earlier also, whenever we study any thyristor family device, whether it is triac, diac or SCR, it will be always four semiconductor layers. Okay, so layers of semiconductor, that is P1, N1, P2, N2, four semiconductor layers, Pn, Pn. Okay, so here the answer will be 4. So a triac has four semiconductor layers. Okay. Then we'll go to the next question, question number 95. The triac is dash. Now the four options what he has given is a bidirectional SCR, a four terminal device, not a thyristor, or answer A and B. Okay. Now in this we know its symbol looks like a inverse parallel of two SCRs. Two SCRs in inverse parallel. That means it is a bidirectional SCR. SCR which is conducting in both the directions. Okay. So the triac is like a bidirectional SCR. So here the option will be A, like a bidirectional SCR. Okay. Then we'll go to the next question, question number 96. An SCR has dash PN junctions. So again we'll come back to the basic theory of thyristor. As I've told you earlier, a thyristor device like SCR, diac or triac will have four layers of semiconductors. Okay, if you are having four layers of semiconductors PN, that means you will be having three PN junctions, J1, J2, J3. Okay, so here the answer will be 3, and SCR has 3 PN junctions. Okay, then we'll go to the next question, question number 97. An SCR has dash semiconductor layers. Again on the same lines as I've told you, every thyristor, whatever you are going to study, whether it is SCR, diac or triac, it will be having four semiconductor layers, PN. So here the answer will be 4. Answer is C4, and SCR has 4 semiconductor layers. If you are having 4 semiconductor layers, means you are having 3 p-n junctions. Okay. Then we'll go to the next question, question number 98. An SCR has 3 terminals which are named as what? Okay. Now the SCR is having 2 terminals, anode and cathode. Okay, anode cathode, if you give positive and negative voltage, the SCR will be in a position to become on. But if you give a gate voltage positive pulse, then only the SCR will go into a conduction. Now in that operation we see that anode, cathode and gate are the 3 terminals of SCR. So here the option should be A, cathode, anode and gate. And SCR has 3 terminals which are named as cathode, anode and gate. Okay. Then we'll go to the next question, question number 99. An SCR behaves as a dash switch. Okay. Now a SCR characteristics, if you see, the characteristics are very strict. It will give a application type characteristics where you can increase the voltage to some point, and after you increase the voltage to some point, when the second junction breaks down, the voltage across the device will decrease and the current starts increasing. So SCR starts becoming, means SCR is on, it is conducting. Okay, but it will conduct in only one direction. It will not conduct when you reverse the voltage between anode and cathode. If you make anode negative with respect to cathode, it is not going to conduct. That means it is a one directional switch. It is unidirectional switch. So here the option will be A, unidirectional. And SCR behaves as a unidirectional switch. Okay. Similar question, if it is asked on TRIAC, then the answer will be bidirectional. But here he has asked about SCR. SCR is unidirectional. Okay. Then we'll go to question number 100. An SCR is sometimes called as TRIAC, DIAC, unijunction transistor or thyristor. Now, SCR is a member of a family thyristor. A thyristor family, there is a family called thyristor in which SCR is the main member. You have SCR, DIAC, TRIAC and all these types of devices in this family. So the main device of this family is SCR. That is why in many books and many authors sometimes call SCR as thyristor. Okay, so here the answer will be D, thyristor. And SCR is sometimes called as thyristor. Okay, then we'll go to question number 101. An SCR is made of what? Now if you see the name only, SCR means silicon controlled rectifier. That means it is made up of silicon. Okay, so here the answer has to be B, silicon. Okay, and SCR is made up of silicon because silicon is having more thermal stability than germanium, and also it is available more in the nature, so the cost also will be less. That is why silicon, it is made up of silicon, so silicon controlled rectifier. Then we'll go to the next question, question number 102. In the normal operation of an SCR, anode is dashed with respect to cathode. Okay, now whenever you want to operate an SCR normally, always anode should be positive with respect to cathode. Then only you can make it on, either by anode cathode voltage making high or by giving a gate pulse. You use any method to make it on, but your anode should be positive with respect to cathode. So here the answer will be C, positive. So in the normal operation of an SCR, anode is made positive with respect to cathode. Okay. Then we'll go to question number 103. In normal operation of an SCR, gate is dashed with respect to cathode. Okay. Now we see the operation of SCR as anode is made positive, cathode is made negative, and gate, if you give a gate positive pulse, then only the second junction will go into breakdown and SCR starts conducting. That means gate has to be positive with respect to cathode. So here the option will be A, positive. In normal operation of an SCR, gate is positive with respect to cathode. Okay. Then we will go to the next question, question number 104. An SCR combines the feature of. Okay. Now if you see the name SCR, R means rectifier, silicon controlled rectifier. Okay. And this silicon controlled rectifier, if anode is made positive with respect to cathode, you can turn on the SCR. If you decrease that voltage, you can turn off the SCR. So it can be used as a switch also, which is like a transistor. That means here the option B, that is it can be used as a rectifier and a transistor, or it is a combination of rectifier and transistor, is the correct answer. So answer B, an SCR combines the features of a rectifier and transistor. Okay. Then we'll go to the next question, question number 105. The control element of an SCR is, okay. Now we know that SCR is having three terminals, anode, cathode and gate. Anode will be positive with respect to cathode. But when will be the SCR become on in a normal way? In a normal way, SCR will become on only when you give a positive pulse at the gate. And when you are going to give that positive pulse at the gate, whether you are giving it early or you are giving it late, depending on that the output voltage also varies. That means the control element of an SCR is gate. So here the option is D. The control element of an SCR is gate. Okay. Then we'll go to question number 106. The normal way to turn on a SCR. Okay, so four options he has given: breakover voltage, appropriate anode current, appropriate gate current, none of the above. Okay, so the normal way, or in most of the applications, we turn on the SCR by making its anode positive with respect to cathode and by giving a appropriate positive pulse at the gate. That means the answer should be C, appropriate gate current. Okay, the normal way to turn on a SCR is by appropriate gate current. Clear? Then we'll go to the next question, question number 107. An SCR is turned off by. Okay. Now we know that SCR can be turned on in many ways, and the most common way to turn on an SCR is by using a gate pulse positive. But to turn off the SCR, that is commutating the SCR, is done only when the voltage between anode and cathode is reduced. When the anode voltage is reduced to zero, or when the anode current which is flowing is below the holding current, then only the SCR will turn off. So in these options, option A, that is reducing anode voltage to zero, will be the correct option. So an SCR is turned off, that is commutated, by reducing anode voltage to zero. Then we'll go to the next question, question number 108. In an SCR circuit, the angle of conduction can be changed by. Okay. Now in an SCR circuit, if you see, the angle of conduction means how much SCR going to conduct, for how much time it is conducting. That angle, that in radians, will give you the angle of conduction. That will depend on when you are going to fire or make the SCR on. That means whenever you give a gate positive pulse, that time SCR is going to become on. That means if you give the gate pulse late, SCR will become on late, a conduction angle will be less. If you give the gate pulse early, SCR will become on early, that means conduction angle is more. That means the conduction angle can be controlled by changing the gate voltage. That means here the answer should be B. In an SCR circuit, the angle of conduction can be changed by changing gate voltage, right? Then we'll go to the next question, question number 109. If firing angle in an SCR circuit is increased, then the output will become what? Dash. Okay. Then this means what? If the firing angle of an SCR means what? When you are going to make the SCR on, what is the radian angle? That is when you are going to fire the SCR or when you are going to trigger the SCR. Okay. If the firing or making on of SCR is late, okay, then the output will be less. If the firing or the making on of SCR is done early, then the output will be more. So here the question is asked, if firing angle in an SCR is increased, that means SCR is going to turn on late. Okay, that means the output voltage to the load should decrease. So here the answer should be C, is decreased. Okay, if firing angle in an SCR circuit is increased, the output is decreased. Okay, then we'll go to the next question, question number 110. When SCR starts conducting, then dash loses all control. Okay, now we know in a normal way of conducting SCR, anode is made positive with respect to cathode, and then we are going to give a positive gate pulse, and then the SCR becomes on. That is, the second junction will go into breakdown and SCR becomes on. Okay, that means by gate you are going to on the SCR. But after that work, gate has no other work. After that you give a negative voltage, a positive voltage to the gate, it will not affect the SCR conduction. That means when SCR starts conducting, then gate loses all control. So here the answer should be A, gate. Okay. Now here were some questions what I took on TRIAC and SCR. Okay, and if you're having any doubts on this, you can give me a feedback. You can give me a comment, and you can ask me what's your doubt. Okay, and again, I will tell you that your fundamentals are very important. If you want to try, if you want to approach any objective type of question, any MCQ, then your fundamental or the basics of that subject should be very clear. If you don't know the higher theory, it's fine. But if your basics are clear, then any theory, any logic you can develop to find the correct out of the four answers. And that is how you can crack the exams. Okay. So always keep on reading the basics of the subject and keep on seeing how your fundamentals become strong. Okay. Thank you very much.